At just 20 years old, Alexander inherited the throne of Macedonia.
A king who fears the unknown is no king at all.
Across the battlefield stood an empire many times larger than his own.
They have more soldiers, but I have men who refuse to surrender.
With every victory, Alexander pushed farther into the unknown.
Another kingdom waiting beyond the horizon.
History would remember many kings, but only one would be called the Great. Long before he became the conqueror who would shake the ancient world. Alexander was born in 356 BC in the royal city of Pella. As a boy, he accomplished what seasoned warriors could not. He tamed the wild horse Bucephalus. The philosopher Aristotle filled his mind with knowledge, but Alexander dreamed of making history.
Knowledge gives a king wisdom.
Then teach me everything, so I can leave nothing unconquered.
By 16, the prince was no longer studying war. He was leading
For
it.
glory and Macedonia!
In 336 BC, everything changed. King Philip II was assassinated before the eyes of his own people. At just 20 years old, Alexander claimed the throne. Rebellions erupted across Greece.
There lies our destiny, written in the dust of empires.
Alexander answered every challenge with speed, discipline.
To the edge of the world!
But Greece was never enough. Beyond the sea stood the greatest empire the world had ever known. Persia.
A king who stops conquering, stops living.
Across the sea waited an empire that had ruled the world for more than 2 centuries. Its armies numbered in the hundreds of thousands. Its wealth was beyond imagination. No one had ever defeated Persia. But Alexander was about to try. The Battle of Gaugamela was only days away. Spring 334 BC. Alexander looked across the sea toward Asia.
Beyond that horizon, destiny awaits.
Beyond that horizon stood an empire so vast that generations of kings had never dared to challenge it. The Persian Empire ruled millions, commanded enormous armies, and controlled the wealth of the known world. An impossible enemy, Alexander saw an opportunity. With fewer than 40,000 soldiers, he crossed into Asia, conquering an empire. The first test came at the river Granicus. Alexander personally led the charge despite warnings. When the dust settled, the Persians were fleeing.
Alexander had won his first great victory.
No kingdom could stop him. Egypt declared him a living god. Now he stood at the edge of India. Across the river waited a king who refused to bow, Porus. One night Alexander disappeared. By sunrise, the battle had begun. Porus unleashed his greatest weapon, for the first time. Alexander's army faced terror. But Alexander adapted within moments. The battle suddenly turned. Yet Porus refused to surrender. Even alone, he kept fighting. The battle was over, but Porus still refused to kneel. Then came the question that became legend.
How should I treat you? treat me as one king treats another. A king indeed.
Alexander restored Porus's kingdom. But beyond India, his exhausted army refused to march. For the first time, Alexander faced defeat without a battle. The long journey home had begun. Years of war had taken their toll. Suddenly everything changed. A mysterious fever consumed the conqueror. Alexander fell ill with a high fever in Babylon. Historians still debate whether it was malaria, typhoid fever, or another illness. His strength faded day by day. In June 323 BC, Alexander the Great was dead. The man who conquered the world could not conquer death and was gone with bare hands. Empires fell, but Alexander's legend remains in history.